Hello, guys, welcome you all back in my YouTube channel. Today, we discussed what all trades can be taken today. The market was a little balanced. I will not say it excelled, but at least if you look at, uh, you know, few days back, right? So that time the market was really going down, right? Like from the level of 24 5 to 41, it went down till 24 635. So almost close to 1000 points down in 3 days. Now from there the market recovered yesterday uh, to a good extent, at least easy 250 kind of points, and then today, you know uh, did pretty well also. Uh, okay, the market opened high, but I think then market managed to go down and then pull itself up a bit. Okay, great. So today's thing is the out of the three trades I managed to enter in one, that is go digit. Now yesterday we were talking about this pattern, right? See, the pattern has started. This is the neckline. The neckline is broken now, with almost 50 70 80% of the body outside the neckline, which is a good sign. We just need to see till what happens is that if from the starting of the positions, this is the target normally one should keep till this target, right? The stop loss would be here. So if I see where is 1.2, 1 is to 2, the risk is to reward ratio is going to be a little high. So I think given the stock here, I'll exit here. I'll probably exit with half the quantity at 1, and then keep the quantity till here. Once it reaches this zone, and that is 404, I'll make an exit of with the rest of the quantity, because this is a super important resistance, right? So like the stock will not just go break this zone and go. It will not happen. It will get a resistance here, and accordingly it will behave. So it's better to get caught up in that resistance to exit. Okay, today's analysis also give this well caught. Okay, so well caught is again the resistance line is this. For double confirmation, one can treat the resistance line here as well, but I, being an aggressive trader, I will enter with 50% quantity in this 949.7, right? And then see what happens. For NIACL, again, this has happened today. With a huge volume, it went up. So this is going to be my resistance line for the entry, and the support line will be this. This is going to be my entry set. Cool. Next is so many chemicals. Okay. Why did it not come in my algo yesterday? Otherwise we would have made money. Why it didn't? Okay. So this entry is gone actually. If someone was to enter, they should have entered in this position. Okay, cool. Let me see why it didn't come across in my algo. Star. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, yeah, this is a straightforward resistance line. No other resistance line can beat this. Okay, cool. So if it goes beyond this red mark, then it's entry time. Okay, and the resistance line will be simply this mark straight away. This will be this total stop loss point, and accordingly we can do the calculation of how many points we should enter. Okay, cool. This is a very good trade. Coming to RBL Bank. Okay, this chart is also interesting. Okay, so this is going to be the simple most resistance line. If it crosses, say this is also supporting this trend line also. Okay, so if this crosses, then it's entry. Now the problem with this is the stop loss will be a little high, because I generally keep my stop loss here. Okay, so this is a good stop, but the problem is the stop loss is becoming huge. It is 40 points. See, what I always say is that how do we know that the stop loss is, it's like, sometimes what happens is that if the stop loss is too much, then you will not make the same amount of profit, and there are chances that one will not be able to reach 1:1, even 1:1 risk is to reward ratio. Why is that? See, I always tell that to gauge if our stop loss is right or wrong, you should see the average candle size, okay? And check what is the point that the stock moves in a day. Even if you take this green candle, right, and always study with the green candles. Why? Because we are targeting and we are going long here, we are not going short here, so we always have to check how far it climbs up. Okay, the points here would be 246 and 260. So it is between 14 points, right? 14 points. Now look at your stop loss. Stop loss is almost 40 points, right? Almost 40 points. Now if you divide 40 by 16 to the 32, and then 8 left, so 2.5, right? Now the stop loss to make a profit Ideally the stop loss should be lower than the average, lower than sum of, you know, or maybe twice the average candle size. The stop loss should be lower than. So if I do it right, so then the 16 points into 2 is 32. So essentially the stop loss should be uh, 70 32, right? 41, this is 30, somewhere here the stop loss should ideally be. Then what will happen is that if the stop loss gets reduced, but this is not possible, right? Because one general thumb rule is that you either aim for the stop loss for the lower swing low, the previous swing low, or below this blue mark. If the previous swing low is relatively far, then one should aim for somewhat below the 50 SMA. But here I think this is going to be a difficult. Okay, let's go to the next stock, Asahi. Again the same story here. Even if we go and make this the resistance line, then from here till here it will be almost 100 points. Now if you see the average candle, the highest candle here, it has gone 63, 12, 40 points, 40 plus 40, 80. Okay, now. So this gap is huge. Okay, next is this stock. This is also same, too much distance. This is even if we, so there is no essential resistance, like there is no resistance line here apart from this one. You can say this could be a resistance line, but chances are there that this is not a resistance line. This is for sure a resistance line. So even if we keep this, the distance will be too much. Even if we are keeping here, the distance would still be too much. See, from here till here, and this candle size is going to be this. So again, below 2. Okay, next is this labs. Okay, no, it's at its all-time peak, and this shouldn't come actually. This is something specifically mentioned in that. Could be a false signal. I'll remove it. Okay, so that's it, guys, for today's. Again, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I'll be posting this daily, and the video will reach your screen by 9 every day. And if you keep following, then you will learn how am I taking trades and if this strategy is working for me or not, right? So I'll be very transparent here. Okay, see you guys again tomorrow, same time, 9 p.m. Good night.